Goes on white out for the tiebreaker between the Spurs and the
St. John's University. Vito Wembanyama from France.
Great stuff there with Keldon Johnson and Wemby. Free tip, 55 games of playoff experience. The officiating Holmgren, 3 fewer rebounds than he usually has in the regular season as the first one. Gilgeous-Alexander looked right away for a shot. It's with McCain and the clock at 8. 4-on-2, Spurs the other way. Champagnie holds from the outside. Remains touch. Gets a second look. Turned it down. Out of the half-court set. Castle gets some starts early. McCain will not be shy to shoot. Lou Dort. He too has been cold. Holmgren fighting for it. Quick jack 3 by Vassell is off. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has it for the Thunder. McCain is not bashful about putting up shots. The Spurs back the other way, no numbers. Tap by Fox. Vassell lobs it to Wembanyama. Can't get a touch inside.
Got numbers now with Wemby on the floor here.
Hartenstein hits to the corner. Dort again. Dort 2 of 11 shooting threes in the series. Stephon Castle gets the Spurs.
Everybody else but Victor has taken a shot so far in this game for the Spurs.
And you don't like that, right? You wanted Wemby to get those looks early to set the tone offensively.
Exactly.
This is what I like to see. Tech being aggressive at the offense.
Quickly back the other way is Fox. Over Holmgren.
And the Spurs want to play that way. They want the Thunder defense is so tough. Try to strike quickly.
Gilgeous-Alexander probes, got caught in the air. Defense. Wembanyama had it knocked away by Dort.
Turnovers early here for the Spurs.
Champagnie's got SGA, gave up his dribble. Looking about Jamal. Early offense. Fox will line it up. And missed from the field for both teams.
Well, this is what you would expect in a swing game when the series tied 2-2.
Hartenstein inside.
Stein to get big at the front of the rim.
Passing the step. Good beat by Holmgren. The 3 in the corner for 3 is Champagnie.
That 3 now from 3 for Julian Champagnie. This guy has gotten so many great looks here through the first 4 games.
That's the case with a lot of players from deep. Sell back the other way. Leaving for Champagnie. 2 in a row. Overs. Gilgeous-Alexander sees so many eyes, so many bodies of the Spurs team. Works inside of everyone, but can't finish. They'll back the other way. On Vassell. Spurs feeling a little bit more comfortable from deep, where they have struggled in this series. Get passed by Castle. McCain almost took it away. Fox instead. Over William. Hartenstein. Holmgren in the corner. Aggressive early. Nothing at Wembanyama. Right back to Chet. Clock at 5. Dort. Got a step. Got to the basket for 2.
By Lou.
He doubled up his hesitation, Reg, and that's what froze Vassell.
Champagnie on the drive, over the outstretched arm of Holmgren.
With no Mitchell and no J-Dub. Shai has to handle the ball earlier than he usually does at this point in the game.
They're trying to work through the double team. It's kept alive.
SGA continues to try to split double teams.
Oh, Champagnie's hit 11 in a row. 3 of them threes.
He has struggled with that 3-point shot all series long.
Holmgren from the outside, Champagnie the closeout. Clock at 10, backing down, Wemby waiting. Holmgren, his third
in the series.
Wembanyama thought about launching his first of the game either way. The 11 points for Champagnie, as many as he has scored in any of the first 4 games of this series. Williams has the guard on Wembanyama. Champagnie again. Just the last 2. Castle went up to get it.
So it's just another end. Plus you have somewhat of a reliable ball handler out there with Shea.
Alex Caruso, huge game earlier in this series. Quieter in San Antonio. From the corner for 3. Over Wembanyama.
For Caruso. Knocks down his first 3 here tonight.
He had 31 in game 1. Castle missed the bunny. He was in. To Holmgren on the attack. Lost it. Keeps the trip alive with Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA 0-2 so far, and he turned it over a couple of times. Dylan Harper all the way. Champagnie clean.
Shea in the crowd, and that's why he lost track of the defender behind him.
All the way around the world to Cason Wallace. His 3 is off. Harper in trouble. Another turnover.
That was created by Caruso. Got a deflection. Castle trying to do a little bit too much.
Their 4th turnover. Wembanyama away from the basket for a moment. So Holmgren goes in. Chet is 4.
It's time. It's time.
I'm not even sure they respect one another.
No, they got to respect each other.
I hope so.
Wembanyama has no points, no shots. Holmgren 4 of 4. He has 8. Keldon Johnson got the step on SGA to the basket by Cason Wallace. Holmgren free. Thought about the 3. Turned away inside. Fox's hands knock it out of bounds. 15 to shoot.
And pump faking. You got to flow in tonight. You've got to let it go, especially with SGA. Again, off to another slow start.
And a hand.
Champagnie would have had 13 of the 18. I would have looked at you crazy. Nice move there by Cason Wallace to get on the score.
Bodies down. Johnson goes inside to Wemby. That's the way to get going. Alley-oop. Next whistle for Luke Cornett.
And it was on the secondary action. Once the defense shifted side to side, Johnson.
And one of the staff going back to get something for Wemby. You saw him chat with him on the way out. Kenrich Williams and Hartenstein check in for OKC. Caruso can't get a second corner 3. Hartenstein inside. Keeps Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander with 4. SGA over Cornett.
But Reds, that was a quick, decisive move you like by SGA to attack while the defense.
Across the 16 teams that made the playoffs in the NBA this year. It's another reminder of how these Spurs are maybe a year or so ahead of where people thought they'd be. They're learning.
Along with Kenrich Williams, we saw what he did in Game 4. Hadn't even played at all in this series. Another missed shot by SGA.
That is Williams. That is 3. 2020, a series that has been perfect viewing. Foul called on the shot attempt by the rookie. Here comes the rookie out of Rutgers, the number 2 overall pick in the draft, Dylan Harper. Gone through a right adductor injury.
Victor, the step to attack the basket, make a play.
Yeah, but you see Keldon Johnson's pump fake. Why is Chet going for the
make a play?
Yeah, but you see Keldon Johnson's pump fake. Why is Chet going?
Game 5.
Yeah, and especially in a pressure environment like this, in a swing game 2-2, you want to get off to 3 turnovers here in this first quarter, but he's got to just relax and settle in. Look, he's going to get his touches. He's going to get his looks. He just can't force things. And the process, the ball has energy. It'll find him.
He's been amazing at the line. 35 of 36. Bryant to the basket.
Ooh.
The seas part. Action right there to give him the space he needed to get to the basket.
Look at every set of eyes, every body in black and silver pointed at Gilgeous-Alexander as he got to the top. Wallace challenged by Harper, foul called on the.
He said, I'm not going to miss another one. I need to be out here to guard SGA. Let me take advantage of getting to the basket.
And after Game 4, and He was visibly shaken. And I love the reaction from the bench guys, which he's a part of. Look, they've been there.
De'Aaron Fox getting all the way. Good defense by Hartenstein. Cornet down. Numbers for the Thunder. 3 come to SGA. Caruso tried the nice little touch. 7 turnovers in the first quarter for the Thunder. They averaged 12.5 a game in the regular season. They're second best in the league taking care of the ball. They're not doing it tonight. Fox. Bryant finds the line. Knocks down 3.
Go through. Loving the growth of this young man.
And look at the eyes right now that SGA has on him. All 5 sets of eyes are watching everything he's doing.
It's down, trying to find something. Late shot clock. Caruso to Gilgeous Alexander. And the steal by Wallace on Harper. Caruso comes to get it.
On Carter Bryant. There was no need to foul him 30, 40 feet.
Dad, he's mad at you. Upset.
What a great, been fantastic in our meetings before the game.
And fantastic in the adjustments as well. Wembanyama and Castle back in. End of this quarter. Wemby at the top. Hartenstein. Step back 3 at the end of the first is off. Olympic Games on NBC.
I remember when you were saying the 880.
It's gone quick.
Down.
It's been a long season. Wembanyama knocks it away. Hartenstein keeps it alive. Pocket 5. Isaiah to the basket. Lefty. Shovel. No. And Stephon Wembanyama in transition. Fouled by Hartenstein. In the act. Free throws coming for Wemby.
Hartenstein into a very difficult shot. And you talk about a guy running down the middle of the floor. Nice job there by the Spurs. Look at this. This is your 7'4" out by Wemby.
Ashley Chomedy.
Yeah, guys, lots of veteran voices in the...
Before the game started in his 7th year out of Kentucky. Despite all of his time here in San Antonio, and they took him back into the first round at 20. He's one of those veteran voices. Well, even at 29, Caruso right at Wembanyama draws the foul.
Pressure so much you put a person in drive. Right there, Champagnie put Caruso in drive and got him a chance to get to the paint. Victor was late on the rotation.
Had a chance to visit with Caruso to every game.
When he keeps playing like this, that headband's going to be as popular in OKC as Eminem.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right. We've seen that. Alex brings so much. He brings whatever is needed at the moment when he comes off the bench. Right now, it's defense on Harper. Takes it away. Finds Wallace. Hits Hartenstein. Shove him 2.
And had in game 4, he was really the only offense in that first quarter.
That's a strong move at Isaiah. The foul.
Ball hawk can't play with the basketball. Dylan Harper a little bit sloppy, Jamal, right? On that spin move, comes up with the steal, and Hartenstein with that push teardrop shove. So, describe it. It's a push shot put.
But he knows he has to put a little extra oomph on it when he's shooting against Victor Wembanyama.
Castle splits the pair at the line of this series. Both of these teams have shot right around 84% free throws. He's contributing to the high level of play we've seen. McCaney started back in. Great pass, Williams. One of those thunder runs. Sometimes you got to call a timeout to slow him down. Caruso thought about the 3. He's got Wemby. Holmgren working inside with Harper. Wallace the push. Caruso moves it. Williams the 3. Timeout.
Look at the touch pass here by Williams, finding Wallace for the 3. And Jalen Williams could not buy one in game 4, but look at the look to Wemby after that made.
By the Spurs, McCain missed it. So the Spurs don't pay. Champagnie.
7 turnovers now for both teams.
Speaks to a game 5, the tightness, the familiarity, also the quality defense both play. Wembanyama draws the contact on Williams. Wembanyama doing the sell job.
That's the way people going after certain people.
Oh, I love it. So the Spurs, before they come out, they get a lot. Meantime, the Thunder fans are returning the favor of a flopper chant, which is an emotional, both fan bases are. Emotion is what's part of fandom in sports. It's great, and these two cities just love their teams to no end. McCain, sweet stuff to the basket.
Victor Wembanyama couldn't help because he was guarding the shooter in Casey Wallace. They have 5 shooters out there, which gives more space for their offense. And Champagny knocks down his
16 on the night. Holmgren at the veteran Harrison Barnes. Deflected out of bounds. 15 to shoot.
Victor Wembanyama hedging. Couldn't commit. McCain beats Barnes for a layup.
If you can get him out of the lane and you're a shooter, it almost opens the trap door and you can get inside. Russo couldn't reverse it. Foul called on the outside.
Yeah, he got pushed. He got shoved from the back there by Champagny.
Deck. Points are going to come. He initiated it, cracked me up. It was a very funny line. But he said he looks for what's needed. He reads the game. Do I need to be a scorer? Reading the game in a different way for a phenomenal bench contributor.
And that's what winners do. That's why he's a 2-time champion. He can adjust to whatever's thrown at him and whatever the game needs.
Fouls.
Three field goal attempts here in this ball game. In games 1 and 4. Those were Wemby-type numbers.
The paint, the first and fourth game is where you dominated, and that's why your team won.
Well, now's the time to go for the Thunder, because the Thunder have 14 fouls with 8.5 to go in the second. Wembanyama over J. Will. Shot no.
Outside the paint.
Wallace on the attack. Tries to pitch it to Holmgren. Stays All-NBA player on the bench, out again tonight with the left hamstring injury. Caruso.
Caruso happy. He just seems he makes every single shot he takes.
And Caruso knew he was late on that rotation. Pad late here on the spin move. There's the swipe down.
And the trip for the foul. The Knicks are waiting, and that is a locked-in date for the start of the finals. A week from tomorrow, Wednesday, June 3rd, on ABC at 8.
The Knicks are going to be favored in the finals to win it all. I'm just telling you right now.
Hey, let me look at your cup. What you put in this cup?
I've seen enough.
Reg King Sportsbook.
Oh, okay.
Ends of the floor. They are well connected.
Oh, New York loves you for that, Reg.
Yes, they do.
They love me anyway.
No, they don't.
Oh, no? Okay.
No, they don't. It's confused admiration.
Williams to 3. Fights for the rebound. Weak Selden Johnson. Team down 8. Thunder have led by 10. Spurs have led by 8. In this 2-all game 5. Fox no. Holmgren. Goodkins has to get that rebound. McCain pulls 3. Nope.
Here, 2 points. Ooh.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Fox saw 3. Johnson free, coming baseline. Met by McCain, scores over him. Points here of the night, only averaging 8.5 in the series. Contacts the foul on Johnson. It'll be his second.
Where's the foul, Ray?
There is none.
Oh. Okay.
On the Spurs. Gilgeous Alexander, 1 of 5 from the field. Pulls back. Tip back to Holmgren. Wemby waiting. Bob. Hassel at SGA get a hand on it. Couldn't get it free. Vassell. Hassel gets the board. Wrote it toward Wembanyama. And a hold is called inside.